Blessings, blessings, blessings. Possibilities, possibilities, possibilities. So, Spirit, what within your infinite realm of limitless possibilities can we pull in today for this collective's highest, greatest good? This one seems like it wants to come out. Let's see what that. Okay. Star Oracle is keeping it concise. Oh, we got a few. So instantly what draws my attention is these two sevens. 7 of Cups and 7 of Wands. So there's something here where you have a fire within you. There's something smoldering kind of below the surface, but that is feeding the expression of this energy in your outward environment. And the same kind of, you're soaring into something new. And even though there was a larger number of things where you're coming from, it's actually not about the number of things, but the quality of what those things mean to you, what they symbolize, or the energy that they hold. The 7 of Wands as well. You have a smoldering bundle of coals. So you have your foundation, you have your warmth, that all you have to do is throw more kindling. All you have to do is throw more wood on the fire. And it'll become this blaze of glory. You know, your fulfillment of allowing the universe, the love, and the resources to be poured into these cups that you've created for yourself. And allow for the process of you creating something and it moving from kind of the depths or the vault, perhaps, of your soul or your subconscious, moving up into your consciousness so that it can be translated in a way that you can better understand for your goals, for your destiny, and also for the world to see it in a different way. We also have these 3 cups. So there is something, there is a freshness in these 3 cups. There's color, there's vibrancy, there's something new about the way that you did this. There's something that you didn't necessarily leave behind, but that you have upgraded. You have exalted your experiences, you know, these beautiful tapestries with all these colors and all these prints delicately woven, like every thread of every experience that you've had that was sewn into or woven into the cloak that is you, that is the way that you express yourself in the world. And with these cups you had filled before, you're now starting to give of yourself. So all these threads, all the colors, all these experiences you had in your life have gotten you to a point where you have been able to exalt this energy from the past you, maybe a mindset, a way of doing things. Maybe you've changed physically or some sort of physical representation of yourself, from a lower frequency, a lower point of reference, a lower standing. But this is you. This isn't society or anyone putting that on you. This is you. And you are upgrading, up-leveling. This energy and this light spirit is helping you to uplift, to fly, navigate even in the darkness. You continue moving, filling these cups with this new spirit, this new information, exalting your experiences, using them in the right way. In these moon phases, it's time. It's taking you time. Probably your entire life. But now is the time. You are exalted in this new enlightened phase, in this new time of putting all these lessons and information into action. And as you do that, the wheel of fortune will start to move in your favor. As you do this, just like all these threads woven into the tapestry of their clothing and their gowns, every thread, you see the threads coming into your experience of this human existence, of your soul's experience, everything integrated. All your wishes, your hopes and dreams, all your feelings, all the influences in your life, your internal compass that changes throughout your life, but always still weaving, still embroidering upon the tapestry that is your existence, your eternal existence. So that the wheel of fortune can always be in movement. And with that movement, we have the Eight of Wands showing us energy is always moving. And it can move outside, but when it comes into the heart space, when your energy, your intentions, your passion, love, excitement, joy, and wonderment are aligned with your heart's desire and your joy, it is electrified, balanced, and harmonized within this circle of life, this balance, this beginning and this end. Destruction, creation, energy, infinity. That's great. Let's get a couple clarifiers from our animistic tarot deck. These cards are really pretty. They're cool. Little forest sprite cards. So let's see, what are some actions we can take to keep moving forward, keep filling these Three of Cups with this wonderment, with our life's experiences, the people, places, and things that we weave into our life so that we can learn and grow. And we have the Ten of Wands, the Empress, the Ten of Cups, and the Chariot. So this is fantastic. The Chariot, that movement, there is a clear path. There are also these points of light along the path, and you can see how they get to the end, this horizon point, and start to move up and into outer space. And these trees kind of leaning into it. So this point where kind of that same ending, destruction, initiation type energy. Destruction and creation. So as the creation of water, of light, of all the soil. Anything moves down as it gets to the horizon where the physical must separate from the spiritual. These points of thought, points of emotion, learning, intuition, your connection with the divine, they start to move. And as they do, the physical world starts to bend to this new reality of energy, reminding us it always comes back to a singular point of focus. There will always be a point of singularity. Even in movement, there's a point of stillness, of singularity, where there is only one thing, nothing and everything. And this, in this realm, this in-between realm, is where the Empress does her finest work. And in this realm of noticing all the things around you, noticing all the energies, and just like all these different flowers, plants on this card, there's a bunch of different energies, different entities, colors, shapes, sizes, everything, but they are still contained within one card. So this makes me think that this reading is to remind you that you are all of these things. And in this time around, in this human body, you are contained within one physical item. But what's contained within the physical human body, there's so many amazing things, so much action, so much life, everything going on. But there's no border. And these things do extend beyond. So you have roots in the divine. You have leaves, you have tendrils that continue to move up and out, outside of your physical human body. You're still connected. There is no border. We have skin that meets the outside environment. But if you can be still with yourself, be still, and start to feel that your skin is not separate, that if you can visualize photon by photon information moving in between the surface of your skin and your outside world, that's always there. So much movement, so much information, always. And we're connected to the universe in so many different ways. But in the end, it is that one point of singularity within the heart space. Love. This 10 of Wands. This usually has sort of a heavy, burdensome energy. But today it feels a lot different. Almost like the pouring out of these 4 cups is the burning of these logs. The log held energy. It had a purpose. It has served its purpose as a living tree, just as these 4 cups have served their purpose of holding whatever part of you or whatever energy that you needed it to hold for the time being. We needed this tree for shade for the time being. And as things changed, as nature progressed, as the wheel of life turned, the cycle of life, the circle of life moved, things changed. And the life force, just as your life force, your spirit that you had contained in these cups, is starting to move upgrade to a higher level, so too are these logs. The life force has left them. Now they can be transmuted, utilized for your transformation, burning away these burdens, burning away whatever was in these cups that was holding the old version of yourself that is too dense, too heavy to carry along with you. So let's just burn it. Let's burn it down, babe. Use these wands as fuels. They are not burdens, they are fuels. And to me, what they are fueling is this movement of your essence to a higher level, into a higher state. And utilizing all the colors, all the parts of yourself that are you, all the energies that come and converge within the heart and the mind in that coherent state. All this color, this beautiful tapestry, flower garlands, that is you. And when that starts to happen, when you have exalted yourself and your energy up to the heavens, becoming one with that unconditional love source frequency, then it just pours in. The love, your abundance, that feeling of wholeness and fulfillment. It pours into these 10 of Cups. Oh, I love that. Okay, let's get some mermaid wisdom in here. I think mermaids are probably the ultimate beach bums. And they're cute. Okay. Wow. So how can we just better recognize, absorb, and integrate the movement of the chariot, helping our spirit to be exalted into the next realm of our existence, into the next. Oh, awesome. We have the 7 of Wands. Excuse me, 5 of Wands. The Knight of Wands. And the 10 of Chalices, which is the 10 of Cups again. So you are well on your way. There is a lot of cups, and the way that they're coming out, they are being filled. Your cups are not being emptied. They are being filled. And even though this one you're going from 4 cups to 3 cups, which may seem like a downgrade or some sort of loss, it is absolutely not, because you're bringing the absolute best of yourself, the highest quality, the highest tier. So one of those cups was not serving you. You don't need to fill that cup any longer, because now you have not 10, but 20 cups. And the 5 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So this is great. I asked how we can move towards that exaltation. And this is movement with pure passion. So move in passion. You are moving your energy. You are holding on to that wand with conviction, moving your energy into a higher frequency, a higher state of being, so that your cups may be filled. Five of Wands. Sometimes this can be seen as kind of a negative or some sort of turning point. And just what I see it as, it's half of these 10 wands. So maybe you're watching this and I say burn this down, and you cannot think of 10 things that you need to get rid of in your life or burn away or transmute. So maybe these other 5 wands you want to you're a genius. You're gonna use these wands to make paddles out of, so that you can go even faster towards filling up those 10 cups, so that you can move into your 10 of chalices, that you can move filling these cups. And although you have all these cups and all these sources of inspiration, all these sources of support, of love, pouring, filling your life with abundance, it still all comes to this one point of singular focus. There's one point of focus, and that is your wand of passion. That is your guidepost. Lighting the way, leading the way back into your own heart, so that you may live and exist in this 10 of Cups energy, this Empress energy of knowing, wholeness, fulfillment, spiritual, physical, everything working together in this amazing cycle of energy that we exist in. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We are so lucky. Let's get one last card. This is the Light Language deck. And let's get one last, oh, I guess those will do it. 2 last. So, exactly. You are the universe. You are everything. You are the physical. You are the ethereal. It's energy. You are the universe. You are so many things in so many places, yet there is still so much possibility within you. There is so much unexplored potential within you. All you gotta do is focus. Focus your love. Focus your light. Connect with your heart center. Connect with who you know you are, your unique electromagnetic frequency, your unique expression of consciousness in love with itself, experiencing itself through you, focusing an intention of love on you, so that you may always feel that love is the source, that love is that singular point of focus where everything is created and destroyed from. You are so loved. You are so special. The things you do, The things you feel and the things you say are valuable. Your journey is unique. And your exploration along your life's path is helping others to see and feel that divinity within themselves as well. Thank you.